What up, Billy? Are we doing good? By the way, holy shit, anything related to Epic Games Launcher, absolute cancer. Hated it. I was trying to play Ready or Not with some friends, and for whatever reason I couldn't get an invite through crossplay because I used the heroic launcher, and being on Void Linux I run into system D issues, so I'm like fucking brave searching all my problems. I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out. And then I look and like I pretty much, it gives me like, it spits out a problem, and this problem is apparently with Epic Games in general, where the launcher just will not launch on Linux. And this is kind of my problem. People blame Linux, but we're blaming the wrong demon. Why do these games even have a proprietary launcher? That's insane. Just to play a fucking game online with the homies. And the thing is, I'm doing good. Years was just watching Graphene OS. Nice vid, thanks, appreciate it. Got to research a lot of what you're talking about to utilize goods. Yeah, I mean, Graphene OS is fine. It's great. I think people are freaking out about it for no reason. But I think maybe to like peg on the fact that I would peg on the fact of what I would do different. One of the biggest things I would honestly do different is I would do zero. I'm doing good though. I would do zero SIM card. I'm looking at JMP chat as a super alternative. Damn motherfuckers. As a super alternative for like my number, I'm looking at JMP chat as a super alternative for one of my numbers, for my number just in general, and get away from my pseudo. I love my pseudo. This is no hate towards them. But the problem with my pseudo is you cannot set it up with Graphene OS. You need to set up on stock Android and then migrate to Graphene OS. They have to comply with the law. So recently, JMP, yeah, I'll pull it up in a second when I'm done with this match. It's a cool service. It's like a really cool idea. I'm worried. The only thing I'm worried about is that they're... I'm really worried one day they would be non-existent. That's my fear. So to make it as easy as possible, you can use your Matrix account you can use your Snicket user, or you can use Jabber. Oh, love Lychee. JP, see library now. KYC. He's comboing him with the Goblin, and the other Goblin even. Yeah, I'm doing the Super Goblin combo. And we're about to do another Super Goblin combo. And Haskell Heavy makes pretty much. So, Lychee. What the fuck is Lychee? Oh, I see. So JP Chat is a way to I should attack him. I could attack him after this. And Goblin combo situation is crazy. Goblin combo actually is crazy combo. Goblin gangbang, if you will. Unless he gets like fucking destroy all characters. I mean, I don't care that he's dead. Just to be a dick. So JP Chat. We're going to pull it up right here on the screen. And for all the Giga Chats that watch the full stream because they're based. I forget what Snicket is. I think I used it once. Let me Snicket. So we first have to start here. Secure and private. It's different. It's a popular messaging app that. Where's this one? Mine. Oh, wait. There we go. MTGA is no longer rigged, says employee of the month after discovering the Goblin combo. No, it's still rigged. I feel bad for my opponent. Anytime even if I'm on the winning side, I get pissed because I realize that it's rigged. Magic has to clean it up. So it uses the Snicket network instead of made of lots of smaller independent services that can call communication with each other. Together they form a large message network that nobody in the middle. Every person in the network chooses Snicket service groups. I think it's cost, or it doesn't. Or you can run your own. You can run your own server. We currently have a single instance, which is active users, $6 or less per month. Pretty much for $6 I remember this, yeah. You could set this up for like $6 a month or something like that. Which is cool. Well, no longer rigged for you to die. No, it'll be rigged. Next match, Magic the Gathering will be like, excellent. Let's ruin this guy's day. So, I remember this. But JMP, back to JMP. So, say this is a hypothetical number. They give you a number based on your location. You create your Jabber ID. but we're going to go to frequently asked questions. This requires no SIM. It requires no account. It just requires a JMP, an account, but no, I think you don't even need Google Play. So, what do I get when I sign up for JMP? JMP gives you a Canadian or US phone number that keeps that is yours to keep. JMP allows you to send and receive text messages and picture messages using any Jabber application. You can also make and receive calls, including receiving voicemails delivered to you as audio and text transcriptions. You can use JMP to communicate with your contacts without them changing anything on theirs. And just like with any other telephone provider, JMP works whether you have internet connection. Whether you have an internet connection, JMP can be used alongside instead of traditional wireless carrier subscription. So JMP allows you to take internet protocol. It's pretty much voice over IP. Kind of. It's cool, but it's federated. It's federated, standardized communication network based on XMPP protocol that powers WhatsApp. The network uses Jabber IDs to communicate, which looks similar to email addresses because no one knows or controls the entire network. You can get a Jabber ID from many services or host your own. You can host this yourself. So if you want the maximum level of privacy, you can host your own Jabber XMP protocol for Jabber. There are MyDevi and Jabber available. You can use Jabber ID from Android, iOS, the web, or your computer. How do I send text message? Cheogram. Android users use a lot of users of other apps with good gateway support can use the PSTN or SMS contact add option in their app. For other apps, text messages are received using a special Jabber IDs. To send a text message, first add the Jabber ID representing phone number, your Jabber ID contact list. Example, send a text message to blah, 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 blah. You would add blah, blah, blah at Cincinnati.com. How do I make a phone call with it? The easiest way to make a phone call with the Jabber ID app is if you're using a supported app such as Cheogram, Android, Conversations. I use Conversations. It's cool. SnakeNet and Movium. Simple idea. You want SIP for advanced user cases. You can do SIP. $6 a month, which gives you unlimited ingoing, outgoing text messages and the calling credit of 120 minutes. Who the fuck's gonna make more than a 120-minute call? Unless you're calling in and out. Just use Wi-Fi calling if it supports it. You could even port your number to fucking Google Play if you really want to, like Google Voice. They have a referral system. You can get a SIM card and mobile data. Can I get a phone number for some other? How do I learn more? Send and receive text messages. Use any emoji. Who the fuck calls people anymore, really? Honestly. I have not checked. The only thing I haven't checked is if this supports the sign up for Signal. Now, if you have some schizophrenic homies and you want to see if it supports Signal, I might consider using this for a month or something to test it out. But it's cheap. It's not expensive. Mitigating man in the middle in XMPP. There is also data only. Now, if you have a JMP chat option, which is kind of based, where is it? After constitution, your number will be claimed after 30 days unless you port it to another carrier. So you can port your number out to another carrier. You can use this to get a quote-unquote private font-ish, number-ish. You can use it with the ATP protocol, Twitter, Reddit. Nice. GPG support is not available via email. Based. Just kidding. Email would be more based. Where's the data? There we go. So if you want data, it's like $6.99 plus per gig plus $5.50 a year. The plan is prepaid, pay as you go, purely data, ideal for JP customers who already have a phone number. Through us, no use it or lose it, no lock-in. Just pay 5 gigs at a time for the data you actually use. Prepaid data never expires, no matter how long it takes to use it. If you heavily rely on like public Wi-Fi, this is perfect. $5 a year. That is based. And they're almost ready to allow purchase. They've had this up for a very long time, just to let you know. So I don't know what we're almost ready means with JMP chat. The thing is, you should only use this in the case of your work. Like, in all honesty. Not only in just the case of your work, but you should use this for, I don't know, like, if there is a need or want for this to know how this works, I'll check it out. So let me just. Let's go home. I mean, it gives you a lot of freedom. Let's do that one. I think they have a way. I think they have a way to. I believe they have a way to not link your payments either to you as well. If you don't know who you're protecting yourself from, you cannot know how to weigh the risk. Jealous friend or significant other, malicious user on public Wi-Fi, rogue employees. The phone network itself does not encrypt metadata or content. Therefore, if your concern is state-level actor, exploit, or of a service provider, a rogue employee, you should consider all the metadata and content of your phone calls and texts and picture messages to be not private. Your data will pass through many phone companies outside of your control and ingest or influence, including but not limited to the phone company of your recipient. Messages sent using XMPP to JMP will be encrypted using TLS to your XMPP server, and then again over TLS to JMP servers. Phone calls over XMPP are encrypted from your device to JMP servers, so if your concern is malicious users, public Wi-Fi, you are well protected. Phone calls over SIP are not encrypted. Note that SIP is not a part of the default JMP configuration of new users. Encrypted in transit cannot help you of the concern of a jealous friend or significant other who may gain access to the device. Your best protection is to snare to secure device and wipe all local logs regularly. Data retention, metadata, and context of text messages may be retained for up to 7 days by JMP or associated with a third party participant and resilient to partial service outages. Media retained all users' devices up to 30 days at least. So here's the thing. Whether you like JMP's privacy policy or not, they're transparent. Oh, I won. I forgot about that. They are transparent. Transparency is the most optimal way. If they're honest, then you know what you can and cannot do. They don't have this long list of privacy policy, of hypotheticals, or, oh, we might, just straight to the point. This is what's encrypted. This is what's not encrypted. That should be the standard. This is easy to understand for the average user. The average user, in most case scenarios, don't have the ability to sit there and read a 4-page document with legal jargon just shoved in there and a bunch of pork fat, where you're like, do I understand this? You don't. Just admit it. You don't fucking understand it. It's fine. It's fine that you don't understand. That's the point. That's why these fucking these companies hire these retarded lawyers that just fucking like bleed out this long and fucking lame privacy policy where you're not going to understand it as a common user. And that's okay. You're not going to. It's not your fault. It's the company's fault. But JMP chat looks quite interesting. Let me see something. Do. Let that go on for like a day or something. Ooh. Okay, time for goblin mode. Mega goblin mode. If I get a greenie. No, I did the wrong card. Oopsies. And they quit because I'm so powerful. Oh, that's gonna be a DMC strike. Fuck! Damn you, YouTube! I can feel it. Happy face because I'm winning. Where's the no copyright music? No copyright. Okay, this is no copyright. Do I have to fight someone? Yeah, background music. That's gonna increase my viewership. I can feel it. And then I will get a copyright strike immediately. Damn, where's that green one? I need it. Oh yeah, there we go. Damn. Okay, so enters strawberry. Ooh, they building, man. I need something to kill them. Damn. Okay, I lost this one. All right, guys. 32 minutes of my time have been gifted to the internet. I will see you on the next one.